are starting without Lewis and Ken. It's just me and Elijah. The weirdest.
Brocast.
The weirdest of brocasts.
Brocast.
Oh, I gotta put the headphones on. I'm
yes,
not
you do.
ready
Brocast.
for this at all. I don't have the headphones.
You're not ready at all.
There's no Lewis. Well, that's new. That's not new.
That's not that new. Huh.
Why don't I hear anything?
I don't know. What'd you do wrong?
I don't know.
Is it plugged in? Ken unplugs it.
Does he?
Yes. Ken unplugs my headphones and puts his own in there.
Where's he put him at?
And the jack at the top of the computer.
Dokey. Artichoke. Look, bear with us here, folks. I don't know what I'm doing.
Difficulties. Standing. Rising.
Ked's... What?
I'm coming over.
Ked's not here. Elijah, put this in a hole somewhere.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I just took it out of that hole.
Well, you didn't do it right then.
What do you mean I didn't do it right then?
Can you hear?
I can't hear shit.
We ain't heard shit.
It doesn't matter.
Crank the side. There's also the thing on the side
The thing on the
of the
side.
headphones.
Well, that was minus. This is plus.
Oh. Well, there we go. There's this, and then we switch to this, and then let's do this, and this, and this, and there we go.
Hello?
Do you hear that?
Ha ha! Hardy ha ha ha!
That was only a minor snap.
This is how it's going to be when we ever decide to stream.
It's like the Bigfoot. We just stepped in our own trap.
Sure.
I picked the movie, continue with the random comic book movies that are not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. I picked a movie that me and Tyler saw together in the theaters.
I love you, Lobster Johnson!
And he's a ghost. I forgot that Officer Johnson's a ghost at the end of the movie. And just walks through a wall and goes, "Oh!" I'm like, oh, there's Lobster. I was like, oh, there it is.
There's Lobster Johnson.
He shows up to kill a bunch of Nazis, and then he's like, "This is the claw," and then he's got just a glowy claw that he just hits people in the head. I'm like, what? What is this guy?
It's the best.
But
round.
I picked Hellboy, the 2019 version, because Ken would really be mad at me if I did either of the two Ron Perlman versions without him. So because he's in Disney right now playing with Mickey. Ho-ho! Ho-ho, Ken! Ho-ho! Don't touch me there, Ken! Oh! Oh, shucks!
Oh, boy!
Oh,
Ken!
no!
You only have
help!
Goofy help.
Yeah. Gosh.
So, one of the guys I watch from the Neat Guy, Johnny Ethko, has a series called Prostitute Mickey. So, like...
Why?
Mickey's a prostitute.
No. He's got a video set that's called Prostitute Mickey.
He's got a...
No, he's a blackjack dealer.
Pluto needs a kidney.
Aww.
Pluto needs a kidney, and Goofy's all strung out on all kinds of shit. I fucking love it.
What a sad Disney World this is.
It's like a short series, but like it's fun when he's animating stuff. But I love it. It's hilarious.
Did he kill Donald and eat him? What is...
No, Donald.
Oh God.
Donald's got no legs. Oh. He got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Well, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Donald's got no legs, and he's got one of those things that makes him talk like this. Yeah.
Forget what it is.
Yeah, forget what they're called. Someone will tell me.
Someone in the comments comment to tell us.
But I love it. Not everyone finds it as funny as I do.
But we did the Hellboy movie from 2019. Oh, Tyler. Plot synopsis and cast list.
Look, everybody. We all know I can't read. So bear with me while I read this sentence. Based on the graphic novels by Mike Mignola, Hellboy, caught between the worlds of the supernatural and human, battles an ancient sorceress bent on revenge.
Wow, good job, Tyler.
Yeah!
You got the name right.
Director, Neil Marshall.
Good old Neil Marshall. Who directed such hits as The Descent.
Ooh. Writers, Andrew Crosby.
Writers.
Screenplay by He did the screenplay. Mike Mignola, based on the Dark Horse comic book Hellboy. Stars. What have I done?
Damaged it. I'll read the stars. David Harbour is Hellboy. Mila Jovovich is the Blood Queen. Ian McShane is Professor Bloom. Sasha Lane is Alice Monaghan. And...
Mark Stanley!
You want me to go on? Mark Stanley is Arthur for the hot minute he's in it?
Sure.
I was going to save your favorite person, so...
Who's my... Oh, where's he at? He's in here somewhere.
But I'm trying to look for... Daniel Day Kim is Major Ben Diamo.
Thomas Hayden Church as Lobster Johnson.
There you go. That is those are the important cast.
Tony Van Silva as Abbott. Hey, Abbott!
Hey, Abbott!
Hey, Abbott! I don't remember who Abbott was, but okay.
Abbott Costello. I don't know who Abbott in the movie was, but I forgot how violent this movie is. It's so bloody. When Hellboy, spoiler alert for the whole movie, when Hellboy gets the sword and all hell just breaks loose on Earth, like he pulls the sword out, then like hell cracks open and all these monsters and demons and shit. Oh my god, he's here.
What is that here?
Because we
7:40.
said 7:30, Lois!
As a man as important as I am, a wizard doesn't come in on time, just jizzes on your face.
I don't think that's how that line goes at all.
Works so well.
Do you mind if I try this long?
Yeah, go right on ahead.
Okay, thank you.
But
Did you guys already started?
yeah.
Oh,
We did.
cool.
We got through the plot synopsis.
Well, let me tell you something, okay? Ron Perlman
Oh lord.
in this Hellboy is so good.
Yeah?
Will I say Strange is dead?
Look, I still can't hear shit. I'm ditching the headphones.
Okay. The kid's not here to bitch.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
Ken's not here. Hellboy
Did you poop?
2019.
Huh?
Did you poop?
No, what?
No, just checking. Last episode, you pooped a lot.
It was the joke of the episode. That's why you weren't here.
Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes, my Crohn's disease was really killing me. Which I do think I might actually have.
Oh.
Yeah. Little fun fact, when I first started painting, my nickname was Crohn's. Because I used to go to the porta potty all the time. What people didn't know was that I was going there to smoke some pot.
I thought you were going to say to masturbate.
Not for... Why would I masturbate in a porta potty?
That's.
I mean, you're Lewis.
There's a lot of
That
things.
is very true.
There's a lot of things that I've contemplated doing to porta potty. That never was one of them.
But no, I would go in there and just smoke some pot, and then I'd come out, and they just, be like, dude, you take a lot of shits, and I'd be like, yeah, man, I take a lot of shits.
Lots of shit.
Yeah, and they'd just be like, all right.
Lots of the stickiest of ickiest of shits.
And they'd just be like, all right, Crohn's, and I'm like, okay, got it.
What?
So,
Would you be kind enough to hand me another summer shandy?
Sure.
But I have seen this movie before. This is the one where Eleven's dad from Stranger Things plays Hellboy, right?
David Harbour.
Yeah.
I've never seen Stranger Things, so
Oh.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, he was, okay.
Elijah's
Well,
not what you would
maybe
call
you
a cultured man.
Well, I would say that if you don't know him from that, you would probably know him as the shitty cop in Jack Reacher, the second one.
Oh, I blocked the second movie out of my brain.
So,
But yes, we were talking about. I saw it and I forgot how violent this one was and how bloody it was.
yeah. I mean, this one didn't do very well in theaters, did it?
Oh no!
Yeah.
and it saddens me.
I mean, I like the way this one looked. Like, this Hellboy looked way more like...
It was comic. It was pretty good comic book rendition of Hellboy.
Well,
I thought it was well done.
Yeah, I was gonna say they kept the cat. I mean, weren't they waiting for you to see the blue guy at the end? Isn't that like the preview? Like you'd see.
Abe's the one of the stingers. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's the fish guy at the end.
yeah.
Is the stinger.
So They're definitely not going to make a second.
Oh, no. Tyler, how much did the movie make?
Oh, I get to do the thing.
Yes.
Come on, Tyler, hurry up. You already know the questions.
Domestic, it made 21. We'll give it some extra credit. It made $22 million.
It made 21.
How much did it cost to make?
21,900,000.
Budget, $50 million.
How much did it make in total?
Worldwide, $55 million.
Oh, so I made its money back.
Yeah, it made it. Then you got to add another $100 million for promotion.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's a tax write-off, right?
No.
Nope. Domestic opening, it only made 12.
But this came out during COVID, didn't it?
No,
No.
2019.
Wait, but didn't
This
it
was
get released, like,
pre-COVID.
right?
It was April.
Nope.
Me and Tyler saw it in theaters.
Yep, we went to AMC and watched it.
Yeah, it was April
Why
2019.
was it such a
COVID was in 2020.
Why
He
was it
touched
such a
my
flop?
Peter.
Huh?
Why was it such a
flop? Because it's rated R, and nobody went and watched it.
It was really sad. I really liked the movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was really excited when I remember seeing that they were remaking Hellboy, and then, like, they showed what he was looking like, and I was like, oh, okay, I could see that. But, you know.
It was, like I was saying, the end with hell breaking loose and all the monsters coming out and killing all these random people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was so much, like there's the one creature that just picks up like a body and just pretty much just incinerates it in front of him. And then there's a monster that spits fire and all these people just melt on the streets.
But can we agree?
Uh-huh.
That Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy movie was pretty awesome?
They're both, yeah, I like both of those.
They're all
That's
good.
Hellboy the Golden Army is really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that is my favorite too. I would have picked that one, but Ken's not here. Ken loves that movie, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll wait for him. I like all the Hellboy movies. I think they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
They're all fun movies in their own way. This one I was like, whoa, we ratcheted up the violence to 10.
Yeah, I remember reading about how this one was definitely more about the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was cool. I think, you know, they were trying to take a approach, like, just similar to, like Deadpool, in my sense, where they were just like, hey, listen, let's really be...
Oh yeah,
True,
the
and-
combo movies they discovered could be rated R and make money. Logan's a good example. Deadpool 1 and 2 are good examples.
Yeah.
Because I think this also came out the summer of Deadpool 2 also.
It's just a shame. People
It is.
missed out on a really good movie.
They did. They
Yeah.
did.
It was like there's the pig monster guy who's like a fairy, like a pixie or something. Fairy pixie.
Yeah, that was-
Yeah. And then turns into a big buff guy that then Mila Jovovich just kills in a bloody pile of
Yeah.
goo.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Mila Jovovich, to me, I don't know. She used to be so cool. Like, and then she's just like, I hate her now. I wouldn't say I hate her
For
now.
what reason?
I don't know. Like,
Why this?
why does, like, you know, why does the Ukraine hate Russia? You know what I mean? Like,
It's the Ukraine hate Russia.
She went to war?
you know, I don't know. I just feel like ever since she made Ultraviolet,
By the way, it wasn't her.
oh, that was Charlize Theron, wasn't it? There we go. See, look.
You've been hating this woman for no reason.
Well, it's because she could have done it better. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Something about her just has annoyed me. I think maybe.
Oh no, she was Ultraviolet. You were correct.
Oh!
God damn it!
Aeon Flux is Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
I was like, they were around the same time.
They were very similar. They were very
Yeah, I
similar.
was about to say they're about the same movie.
But yeah. Okay, see, I knew I was right. So yeah.
So from 2006, you've been holding a grudge. What did she do before that? That you were like, you know what, I kind of like her. But then,
The Fifth Element?
oh yeah, she's in the.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my buddy Don Leo.
She was the epitome of beauty in The Fifth Element.
My buddy Don Leo just got done doing a digital painting of her.
Oh, good for her.
It's like perfect.
Nice. Good. Thank you.
I just thought I'd
Lilo
share that.
from the Fifth Element.
But yeah,
Since you brought that up.
But she was great in The Fifth Element. And then after that, it was kind of downhill.
So most of the Resident Evil franchise.
Oh, but I did like her in that one movie with the one guy where they're a couple,
Wow, lots of things.
where they're on vacation and then like
There's the two couples and one of them's a murderer.
yeah, but they're part of the
And
murder.
it turns out it's like Steve Zahn is the murderer.
Killed him because you didn't kill him. He landed on me and I killed
Oh.
that
A
stupid
perfect
mosquito.
getaway. Is
I had
what
an
it's called.
assist.
That's the one. Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, it's with Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Zahn and Milo are the killers, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. So, little random fun fact. You can run faster when you fart. So, like, I was trying to run, and I had gas in my butt.
In your butt, not in your gut.
Well, in my gut, going towards my butt.
What does this have to do with anything?
And so,
Let it go.
And so I thought
Okay.
that if I was in full motion, that if I farted, I could go slightly faster. Maybe even jump. You know what I mean? Like, get a little boost.
So you watch cartoons.
And let me tell you what had actually happened.
You shit yourself?
No, I didn't shit myself, but like I felt like I popped a tire. Like, it hurt so. I feel like I tore my asshole. I farted so hard that it literally hurt.
Ooh, you got the anal tears.
Oh, it was a bad anal tear.
The hard farts.
They were sounding like you were beating a snare drum. They were like.
The short answer to that story is it had nothing to do with anything.
Well, I mean, look.
I'm gonna
Farts
go home later and put my mouth on my snare drum and make a fart noise, and I'm gonna record it
And do that, and then put it.
and then put it in the podcast.
So, but I mean, well, farts do have to do things with movies because it's like, okay, when your lady is on her time of the month and she farts, it smells like sulfur, and I believe that sulfur is what hell smells like. So, and we're talking about Hellboy.
There could be a lot of brimstone in hell.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I think you're right. Lewis is onto something.
So,
I bet also there are a lot of pumpkins
I don't know about
Gourds in
pumpkins.
hell,
Well,
and Sex in the City is constantly playing.
but why pumpkins? Pumpkin.
It's women food.
That's women food.
I'd be okay if it showed Sex in the City, that's fine.
But
Minus having to look at Sarah Jessica Parker, that's a little bit disappointing. But that's okay.
well, I mean, I don't understand why people find Sarah Jessica Parker attractive.
I don't know who does, but
I mean, she is a sex symbol.
she is the winner of the Kentucky Derby.
She does have a jaw for days.
She is Seabiscuit. You are correct. She was in that Academy Award nominated film
You would think
as
that.
the horse.
Do you think that like she like keeps her jaw because she knows what like people know her for?
What?
Like
She keeps her jaw.
well,
Hey,
it sure
hey,
was
Doc,
that.
I want a new jaw. I want to take this little lower section of my face hole,
Yeah.
remove it,
Face hole.
and put a new one in there.
I'm gonna
okay,
stick something.
you
in your
want
face.
to know how I know that like that could change someone's career? You want me to just shit on you for trying to shit on me? Because the sister in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, she got a nose job and nobody recognized her and she never got any work again. So how about you eat a penis?
That's a nose job. It's not replacing a piece
A
of
nose
bone.
job is replaced. You can get a chin job. You know that, right? Like you can get that done.
Yeah, they tuck the fat under here.
What? No,
No.
they shave from the chin to give you less of a chin. That's a real thing.
They're not taking your whole jaw off of your face.
I'm not saying she has a massive jaw. I said she has a long chin.
You literally brought up her jaw.
Whatever. Let's just agree to disagree.
You're fucking wrong.
All right, back to Hellboy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I almost spit out my beer. Trying not to laugh.
Yeah, right. Let me say one sentence and then random tangent number 2 will happen. Ken's throwing a fit. The Ken is sitting there in Disney and he's like, I feel a pain in my heart.
He's
like
beating the shit out of Pluto out of anger.
He's just,
You're too happy! Oh, this place has joy! Everything must die!
he's just too. He just is having a heart attack because we've gone on about nothing.
Do you guys think he'll bring me back a lightsaber?
No.
No, they're so expensive. But I hear they have the boxes now.
I really want a lightsaber.
I'll give you a lightsaber.
And has stated, officially gone on today after a sentence.
So back to Hellboy.
Why? You know, trees, they squeeze out blood.
Now, the real
what happens in the
question
movie.
is,
Oh, that's right.
Mila Jovovich's blood is hidden in the tree. That's the last piece she needs to become whole.
that's weird.
Well, they cut up King Arthur cuts up all her body into
Yeah.
different pieces, and sends it off with all the knights. And somehow the pig man knows where the fuck they all are, but gets it all. And then the last thing she needs is the blood, because when she died, all her blood went in. She cast the spell to put it in the tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tree's roots sucked it up.
So then the last piece she needed was she had to cut up with the tree with doing the ritual. Then all she got all her blood.
Do you think the monsters are cooler looking in this one than in the previous ones?
No, Golden Army has better. Like Golden Army has a better creature design.
Yeah, okay.
But that's because it's Guillermo del Toro, and Guillermo del Toro's monster design is
yeah.
Nobody beats.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Nobody beats.
But
speaking of,
but this one's a close second. It's like, but it's all CGI. It's not as like Guillermo does a nice mix of both.
Now the question is, like, do you know why they decided to revamp Hellboy? Like, because I felt like Hellboy wasn't...
Because it was making no money. Hellboy 2 made no money.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either, but nobody went and watched it, so...
What?
There's a world full of Kens out there.
Well, that's the thing. It's I honestly, like, those are one of the few movies that, like, I wanted to watch. Like, I got so tired. I'm so tired of just, like, all these, like, big guys, especially even when, like, any like superhero that comes from Disney, I already get annoyed now, because it's like, even though they're like a small person.
Well, you're saying that now, so.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, when Hellboy came out, I was really excited. I was excited for it when it came. Yeah, I was excited.
This
in
one or
general.
Golden Army?
Well, Golden Army, I was excited because I saw Pan's Labyrinth, and that really made me be like, wow, Guillermo del Toro, that dude is.
2008 was when Hellboy 2 came out, and then this one was 2019.
Yeah.
So.
But what I'm saying is, like, I just really enjoy movies that were kind of like alone. Like, I don't even know who Hellboy is with. Like, is he in the DC universe?
No, it's a Dark Horse comic.
So who is it?
There's not a super team for that. I can
Okay.
tell you.
Oh, so they're just like
They're just
their own.
comics. Yeah.
Okay. The Watchmen.
Watchmen or DC?
Who watches
I thought the Watchmen were Dark Horse, though.
No, Watchmen is DC.
Okay.
Yep, Mr. Manhattan's blue penis is all DC's.
Yep.
First thing you like to think about, huh?
Why not?
I'll bring it up on a Watchmen podcast in the near future. That is happening. So
Good!
but I talked to the guy who did the music, Tyler Bates. He does music for everything we did on my old radio show at college.
Mm-hmm.
He called in. We got to interview him. Now, mind you, I'm a college kid, and this interview came up in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, you need to go talk to Tyler Bates. And so we did it. And the only thing we knew was he was doing the sound for Watchmen. So we had talked about Watchmen. So my friend James, the entire time, was fascinated with, how did you score when Dr. Manhattan was naked? How do you score a blue penis? And if I had the file, I think I might still have the file somewhere buried in an old flash drive or hard drive for it. I should dig it up. See if I can
God,
dig
please
it up.
find that.
'Cause it is not a good interview, but it is.
Is it better than the Ralph Garman interview?
I didn't have to, I knew Ralph
You
was.
were prepared for Ralph Garman.
Yeah, I knew who Ralph was. Whereas the Tyler Bates one, I dragged my two friends with me because I had no clue what to ask.
Or who he was.
Okay.
Whereas Ralph, I knew from various things that he did.
All right. Now here's a hypothetical question. If you can interview any famous Italian actor.
In short, Lewis doesn't want to talk about Hellboy at all.
Well, I mean, we already talked about it. He's not a boy. He's a man. Well, technically, he's a man to us, but he's a boy.
In short, he doesn't remember the movie at all.
I've seen... Oh! Well,
Did you watch the movie,
No, I
Lewis?
didn't see this movie. Did I see this movie recently? No. I've been busy painting. I've been busy
Lewis,
literally...
nobody's painting.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's painting. Nobody's been fucking shit up. So...
In short, Lewis does not want to talk about Hellboy.
I do what look, I asked my questions, okay? One, why did this guy get chosen to be Hellboy? Why did he decide to take
Because
the
he
part?
liked Hellboy.
Okay? Now, do you think that this damaged his career? Because I feel like
because
this
Stranger
would...
Things still's the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
And he's still, like, the main focus of Stranger Things that everybody likes.
Well, I mean, like, he's one of the leading characters. I think he's the leading man, but, like, other than that, I mean, you just saw him in Black Widow, but he hasn't been in anything, like, big, like, to be leading role.
What are you talking about? That's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, but didn't Black Widow do shit?
It made more money than this.
But he was in the main.
So?
He was a supporting character. What I'm saying is,
He's still on the poster.
What I'm saying is, do you think that Hellboy
hurt his career now?
Hurt his career and not being a leading man, but being
Lewis.
the leading side man?
No.
This made $379 million worldwide.
Okay. Exactly, and he wasn't the main character. He was a side character.
He's in Star Wars. He's in the Star Wars Visions cartoon show. He was a voice on The Simpsons.
But that's what I'm saying. He is a side character. He is not. What I'm saying
because currently he's doing Stranger Things,
where he is a side character.
Yeah, but that's what's taking up all his time.
But I think we've established now that
yes. But if you're asking me why he's not doing a main,
it's because
he's busy with Stranger Things.
But okay, what I think
because he's also signed up for 5 movies where he's the lead.
What movies are they?
There's a movie called We Have a Ghost. There's a movie called Violent Night. There's a movie called The Trashers.
What's his name?
David Harbour.
Listen, David Harbour, I like you. All right,
What are you talking?
I think
David Harbour was awesome in Black Widow. I don't think he was a side character. They were all kind of main characters.
They were, excuse me.
I'll say the same thing you said earlier. Just let it go.
First of all, okay.
They were a family.
What's the movie called? What's the movie called?
It's Black Widow.
Black Widow.
It doesn't matter,
right? It's not called whatever the fuck his
I don't
name
even
was.
know what he's arguing about anymore.
What was Dave? What the fuck's his name again? No, it's not even Ray. David Harbour. What was David Harbour's character in Black?
Alexi.
Alexi.
Dad.
It's not called Marvel Studios Alexi. It's, right? Is it called that?
They were all
No. Is it called that? No, it's not. I believe it's called
damn it.
Marvel Studios Black Widow. Okay? So now we know that David Harbour is.
Are you gonna come watch it if you know what the fuck?
character.
If you're like, hey, I'm gonna call this. What was he, the Crimson Dynamo? I'm gonna call this movie Crimson Dynamo. Who's gonna come watch fucking Crimson Dynamo? Nobody!
Are you kidding?
Nobody!
If he's a leading man, you're
Dynamo.
telling me if Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out with a movie and he was called the Crimson Dynamo, you know how many people would watch it? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Crimson Dynamo. Guarantee you sold out tickets. Fucking boom.
Did I still make the statement that I still don't know what he's arguing about? Because I think he's just being contrary to be contrary.
No, what I'm saying is
This dude is a side character in this movie.
because
But
of
he
this.
doesn't understand it. But he is not listening to the fact that he's busy, so he's not doing main roles.
No. He's busy. He's being kept busy because he's good at doing side roles.
Yes.
He's not a leading man, is what I'm saying. I think he tried being a leading man in Hellboy, and it flopped.
No, he did great. It's not his fault.
Did the movie flop, yay or nay?
It did.
Thank you.
Did. But it's
Okay,
not easy
cold
to say
hard
it's his
facts.
fault.
He's not a leading man. He doesn't have leading man material. Okay, look at him. Look at the face right there. You think that's leading man? No, that's side character. Look at it.
To give people that can't look at it, there's a Black Widow poster in my basement.
Do I want to look at Scarlett Johansson and all her wonderful curves, or do I want to look at David Harbour, who's got a grizzly beard and looks like me when I turn 50?
Tell me.
No, I don't want to look at me when I turn 50.
And that's why he's not a leading man.
Sorry.
Thank you for proving me right again.
Ken, I want to be with you.
Sorry, David Harbour. You're going to need to get some boobies and work on your curves.
Ken, I want to
Me and your gut is
come down there.
not good enough for Lewis.
Well, what I'm saying is, David Harbour, you're a great actor, but you're not leading man. Okay?
Can't help
You know, if he was on a basketball team, I believe they'd call him the sixth man. Because he's good enough to be on the team, but not good enough to play with the team.
I was going to try and polish his beer off while he was ranting, and I couldn't. That's how long he's been talking about this.
So,
I feel like we spent way too much time on David Harbour.
he's the main actor in Hellboy,
because
right?
Lewis doesn't want to talk about Hellboy.
But what is there else to talk about Hellboy? Look,
We're talking about the movie. You're just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What is he? He's an orphan. He's a little orphan boy that was found by like a doctor, and then he was never loved, and then he was loved, and then he stops demons.
You legitimately don't know what happens in this movie, do you?
I don't remember this movie at all. I remember
You gave me the plot of the first one. You just said the first Hellboy movie.
Yes, but what I'm telling you is it's because this movie was not memorable enough for me to remember. Okay?
That's it. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Louis.
This movie wasn't memorable enough.
When'd you see it?
Oh, I saw this movie like when I worked at Amazon.
Okay. When?
I think I saw it.
Was that 2 years ago?
That was like 3 years ago, 2019.
Okay, so that was 3 years ago.
2019.
That's a long time to try to remember
In
something,
April.
Lewis.
But I can remember the Golden Army.
You can remember the Golden Army because the Golden Army's great. And you just quoted the first Hellboy, which leads me to believe that you never watched this Hellboy.
No, I have seen this one. I'm
Alright,
telling you,
what
I've
is he?
seen it.
What's the first thing he has to do?
Oh
Like,
my
what's
gosh, the
thing?
first thing. Okay, so this is what I remember, okay? I know that fucking Mila Djokovic or whatever, she tries to seduce people at some point.
Wrong. Go on.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking about the mummy.
Thank you. That's the mummy. Thank you.
All right.
That is the mummy.
Okay, so we're
That is
getting
the Tom Cruise mummy. Go on.
So we're getting a little confused here, but that's all right. We're bringing ourselves back on track.
That is the Tom Cruise mummy.
Okay.
Go
We
on.
haven't got back on track yet. Please bring
So-
us back on track.
All right. In this movie, from what I remember,
Uh-huh.
I do believe Hellboy does say, "Hey, man."
He does say, "Hey, man."
So, and then I do remember that the blue guy was a preview for the next one.
You
Because he
don't see
wasn't
the
a,
blue guy.
No, you just see his hand
Yeah,
at the
'cause I
end.
told you that.
No, but I remember. I'm telling you, I.
What other monster does he work with?
Oh, is it a little goblin boy?
Oh no.
Oh, it's Harry Potter.
That is try.
Fucking Dobby?
Dobby's scared.
Dobby is a free elf!
Dobby's a freak. Holy shit! Those ogres.
First thing he had to do was go fight ogres.
In the basement? No,
No,
the train
first
station.
Yes.
No, the first
And
thing
the
he has
train
to do is-
station?
the first thing
No,
he has to do
no.
in the movie is he wrestles the vampire.
Wait, no, the pig guy. No, doesn't the pig
That's
guy?
I meant like, okay.
No,
yeah.
because they. Alright, so at some point they are at a museum, and these little fairy things come out, and the people think it's you, and these little things just kill everybody. Oh shit. Okay, but there is an English speaking pig guy.
There is an English
Yes,
guy
and
because
he
I said that
and
too.
he does, and he has the thing with his fist, like his hands, like he can like shoot shit with his hands.
No.
Maybe I'm thinking about Ninja Turtles there at that point. All right.
Keep going. I'm waiting for any plot points. Go on.
Lewis is running, and like, he's doing that thing, like when
The
you're
worst
running
part
down the
is that he
hill.
knows that I'm sitting here and I know every movie
And-
he's talking about.
and-
So he's like, fuck.
And,
No, it's because it feels like Hellboy is just blending in with all these other movies.
The mummy. The Tom Cruise mummy.
Blends in-
Let's talk about forgettable films, and yet you're like, I remember the Tom Cruise mummy.
Well, needless to say, I do have a big crush on Tom Cruise. So,
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You remember the chick.
so, okay, but so the pig doesn't speak English.
The pig does speak English.
He has
You
an
have
English
that
accent,
correct.
right? Okay, right.
I wouldn't call it an English accent, but he speaks English. Go on. Let's just ask the simple question. Who's his dad?
Well, his I want to say is the devil.
No.
Wait, the devil is not.
I mean, his dad.
The dad-
I mean, the professor, not who.
Well, yeah, of course, the professor.
Yeah, who plays the professor?
Oh, is it the guy who also? Okay, I have two guesses. Okay.
All right, I want to hear both, and then I'll tell you if one of them's right.
One of them is really wild.
Okay.
And the other one seems more logical. Okay.
All right. Okay.
What do you want to hear first?
I don't care.
Okay. I'll let you decide.
All right.
Okay. I'm either thinking it's the bad guy in Prince of Persia, or I'm thinking that it's Merlin from Kingsman?
Good try. No.
Is he bald?
No.
Okay. Is it the same dad?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't remember this movie for worth a dick. Who's the dad?
Ian McShane.
Who's that?
Did you watch Deadwood? He's in Deadwood. He is the owner of the Continental in the John Wick movies.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ian
Him.
McShane.
Yeah, that dude he's a handsome dude. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that.
Sure you do now that I told you.
Well, yeah. Well, don't you feel like
What
you
happens to
remember
the dad?
that? Well, of course the dad dies.
How?
Oh, Hellboy betrays him.
Good try. No.
No. Oh, Mila Djokovic kills him.
How?
She gets into his head, slices him.
No.
How?
She just drags him over and cuts him.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
And then Dad has to come back because there's another character in the movie that you don't remember who talks to ghosts and brings them out through a giant thing in her mouth. And up comes Ian McShane to give wise words to Hellboy, which is pretty much man up and grow a sack.
Okay, you're right. I wouldn't have remembered that. I clearly don't remember this movie because I was gonna say, oh yeah, there's that one guy who is a ghost and he's in a submarine suit, but that's in
That's Seth MacFarlane in Hellboy 2.
So let's just say that I'd be pretty biased to give this movie an answer, but I think everybody at this table can agree. I think everybody in this table can agree that David Harbour is not leading man material.
Are we back to this?
He circled back because that's just what Lewis does. But I thought that this movie had it was an interesting story for Ed, which was Hellboy and the Nazis. Like, he's like, oh, I'm not only a demon from hell, I'm also a Nazi. Great. So that's a good line in that movie. And then just everybody dying, and there's Baba Yaga, who's weird and creepy, and wants his eye.
Oh, I do remember. I do remember.
Absolutely, though. Now that I'm telling plot points, he remembers them.
Or are you remembering Baba Yaga
From John Wick.
Labyrinth?
From Baba Yaga.
Oh, why would I remember?
They had the
Labyrinth?
eyes in the hand.
That's not Baba Yaga.
I know it's not Baba Yaga. I forget the name of the creature, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm going with.
But I really enjoy also in the beginning when he has to Mexican wrestle the
vampire. Yes.
vampire, who's like the ex cop guy. He was a soldier. That's why he went out there. He's like his soldier that he used to drink with.
Ah.
But you're telling me in this movie he doesn't go to a museum at all? They're not at a
they're
museum.
in churches. The museum is in 2. Again. The museum is in 2.
I'm not even high. Like, I'm really like.
The museum is in Hellboy 2. I just watched Hellboy, this one, for the second time in my life last night.
What was it streaming on?
Huh? I own it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have been able to watch it.
It's also streaming for free
Where?
on Freevee, Tubi, Pluto.
I think you should watch it.
I have seen it.
I think you should rewatch it.
I think I like my version better.
And then send me a podcast of you just reviewing this movie.
I'm reviewing it now.
He's reviewing it now.
I want a second review.
In his form of The Mummy with Tom Cruise, Hellboy 2, Jack Reacher, the Jack Reacher 2, and Kingsman apparently with other movies.
Oh, Assassin's Creed?
Prince of Persia, not Assassin's
You're
Creed.
right, Prince of Persia. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about.
The Jake Gyllenhaal Prince of Persia. Do I own that one?
I don't remember that being good.
It was not, but I think I got it for Disney points. So
Disney points. Disney points.
I do own it. I got it for Disney points.
So, are we gonna robot punch this
No,
movie?
I'm not done talking about Hellboy.
We haven't really talked about Hellboy.
We talked
We've
about
mostly
your
just
illusion of it.
argued with you.
But talk about whatever illusion you had that Hellboy was about.
All right.
Lewis just doesn't want to be spoiled about Hellboy that he never watched.
I love when he got beat up by the ogres.
That was cool. But he got beat up by the knights first, so he has like a spear wound.
Oh my god!
Yes. I remember because they go into like some weird castle where they're like, oh yeah, we hunt all these motherfuckers down.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I do remember that.
Yes.
I remember that because wasn't there an ogre under the bridge on some bullshit like that?
There wasn't one under the bridge. They trick him to go
You're
to the
thinking
bridge.
of Troll Hunter.
That is Troll Hunter.
No.
That's Troll Hunter, but they trick him to go to the bridge because they're going to ambush the trolls. So they start spearing him instead, and then the trolls come and kill the knights.
Yeah, I remember that though. I remember that.
And then Hellboy has to now then kill the trolls.
But they can't be out during the daylight.
That's Troll Hunter.
That's...
They were out during the daylight in
They
this
were
movie.
killing ogres, not trolls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if they were killing ogres and the ogres turned to stone,
they did not turn to stone.
That is Lord of the Rings.
They did not turn to stone. And Lord of the Rings was trolls.
No, they had ogres. And The Hobbit, they were ogres because he waited till daylight and they turned to stone. And then they brought him back and
they were trolls.
They were not trolls. They were ogres.
Lewis?
It's daylight.
So
they were trolls.
Hellboy, it's daylight.
Were they trolls? Google it right now.
How much money you want to put on this?
You don't have enough money, alright?
Neither do you, because I'd put a shit ton because I'm right.
I'm not drunk enough. Ken, if this podcast near the end just sounds like me slurring, I'm sorry. It had to happen.
In The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins and Dwarf Company encountered 3 trolls on their journey to Erebor.
Are trolls ogres?
No!
No!
I'll admit, I was wrong on that one.
When exposed to sunlight, turned them to stone!
So we agreed that they did get turned into stone. Right? That was something we...
Trolls, Lewis! Trolls!
Yes. Trolls, ogres, tomato, they're turning into stone. Alright? Didn't happen in Hellboy, which is what we're really trying to say.
Giant demonic cat and dolphin.
Fuck a dolphin.
That was a wild movie you picked last week, Lewis.
Oh.
You had me in.
Elijah loved it. I
loved
hated
the
it.
shit out of that movie.
That movie was interesting. When I
It's
saw
so
that movie,
dumb, I love it.
when I saw it, I was
Why are
like,
we talking about Johnny Mnemonic again?
Because I don't care anymore.
well, when I saw that movie, I was just like, is this like the premix to like?
Because he doesn't want to
What
talk about
the Matrix?
Hellboy.
Well, no, we can talk about. I just was guessing what was. I told you that they were in a fucking. I just said they were in a castle.
And then you went
with
down the Hobbit
trophies.
ramp.
No, because I got confused, and then this man over here was the one who googled.
I don't know what we're
hobbits and trolls. All right,
Loud
so let's focus back to Hellboy.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
Okay, what happens after he's done getting fucked and fucking up the trolls?
I think he gets into a beetle.
He gets into the bus. He gets taken by the. That's where he meets the seance. He falls down because he runs.
Why do I remember a beetle?
That's 2, I think.
The Volkswagen Beetle. I feel like he, used a. Why am I remembering that? It's probably
He gets in a
something.
car at some point, and I think it might have been a small car.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that part. I very well might have been eating chips.
There could have been some type of metallic thing out in the battlefield of troll.
But the troll thing, he falls down after he kills the last troll, and then the girl that talks to spirits comes and picks him up.
Right, and then they go off.
And they come out. I just think this movie's a lot of fun, but it's like... It was a very violent movie. I think Ken would hate it.
Maybe.
Even though Ken loves Hellboy, I'm going to speak for Ken, and I think he'll...
Are we robot punching?
We're getting
wait,
there,
wait. Doesn't he have a sword in this?
Yes, at the end.
He hurts my head.
But
He hurts
All right, robot punching.
No.
Because you find out that Hellboy is actually somehow secretly linked to King Arthur.
yeah.
So he has both Excalibur, and he also kills ogres with a giant ogre sword. Which part are you talking about?
And the fact that he has A sword.
Okay, he gets a sword at parts, yes.
Okay, how is he related to King Arthur?
Because
King
down
Arthur
the
fucked a demon.
bloodline, down the bloodline of King Arthur, there was the mom who has sex with the devil,
Oh.
who then was forced to have the Hellboy in hell. So,
Damn, women are ruthless.
so then he's the only descendant of King Arthur. So if he pulls out Excalibur from the stone, it turns to a big demony fiery sword.
Okay.
That awakens hell.
Because doesn't he have like visions of him doing something like that?
No,
like...
when he touches the sword, that's when he has the vision. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he decides not to do it. But then when Mila Jovovich kills his...
Because doesn't he have a crown? Doesn't he have a crown?
No, his horns pop up, and then a tiny fiery thing just is floating, which is a crown shape.
Yep. See, I remember that.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
Because he becomes the Prince of Hell, and he's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
The one thing that's really surprising is the way you talk about it is, I didn't realize that Hellboy was English. Because in the other movies, he's clearly, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's in the U.S. And so, like, I just assumed that Hellboy...
Well, that's because we're Americans and we never...
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I never knew the origins of Hellboy. I didn't realize that he was, you know...
David Harbour's not really English. He's...
Oh, I know he's not.
Too.
He's British.
But it... Oh, and the monster that's also with them is a guy that transforms to a cheetah.
Meow.
I don't remember that.
He would have...
That's when they're fighting the pig guy.
He would have if it was a lady that turned into a cheetah.
Probably.
Well, I mean, I think any leading lady is worth remembering.
Because, mind you, he liked the cat people that were also that they
not
the planet.
A leading lady.
Also not a leading lady, but go on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a cartoon.
No, your argument is now flawed.
What do you mean? I said I would pay attention to female actors.
But Ken would hate this movie because it's way too violent. Because I just remember his argument with Suicide Squad was it was way too bloody, and this movie is almost double the amount of the new Suicide Squad. So
before we get into Robo Punches, my favorite moment of Suicide Squad with Ken is helicopter crashes, and all I hear is him yelling, "Dead! All of them dead! Everybody's
Wrong
dead!"
Suicide Squad that I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm talking about the new Suicide Squad.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, you didn't get to watch that one.
But
yes, you are correct. He did do that. He did yell that, and he was angry about it. Because I went and saw it at the drive-ins, I think, with him. You weren't there, I don't think.
Not at the drive-ins.
Because you watched it with him, yeah.
It was a late night we watched it.
I wasn't there.
I don't think
so,
you... No.
I wasn't in town. I watched it
I think I took Brandon with me, and he was like, why is Ken yelling?
Because that's Ken.
I said, because that's Ken. That's what Ken does.
That's what Ken
it's
does.
not logical, so Ken's going to yell about it.
Also true. But, yeah, he would hate this movie, and I feel like he would, but I'm not 100% confident, so Ken, if you're listening...
Watch someone.
God damn it, Lewis!
Sorry.
Bruce doesn't watch the movie. He's playing on Instagram or...
He's watching TikTok.
Or TikTok or whatever he's playing on.
It was just an ad. Literally an ad.
On TikTok.
On Facebook.
Oh, sorry.
My goodness,
It's
guys.
wrong social media apps.
Might be.
Damn right it is.
We are recording a podcast about something you didn't watch. How dare us? But...
We're at 48 minutes.
2.5.
Oh, we're robot punching now?
I give up.
Why would you give it 2.5?
Huh? Because it's fine. It's not like I said, I've only seen this movie twice. I saw it with him once, and then I watched it here this past week, and that's it. Like, it's fine. It's 2 hours. I like if I'm gonna watch a Hellboy movie, I'll put it on Golden Army.
Yeah.
I love Golden Army.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Ooh. I remember
Lobster Johnson.
Lobster Johnson. We did that for a long time. We just screamed, "I love you, Lobster Johnson."
We did that well.
I had a fun time watching the movie the first time, and by myself, I think I had an equally as fun time watching this movie.
It was a good time when I watched it.
Lobster Johnson.
We went that Thursday, and there was like you, me, and like 2 other guys in that theater, right?
Yeah, because we were laughing back and forth.
Yeah, it was like the biggest theater, and all of us were just laughing at random shit in that movie.
Well, I mean, if my opinion matters, which I hope it
Lewis,
does.
what would you rate Hellboy, The Mummy Returns to The Prince,
Little,
In
The
Persia.
Lion King, Hell and High Water, Hotel Transylvania, Deadpool, Logan. Which movie do you want?
Well, you know,
The Last Action Hero.
I think I'll go with Elijah and give it a 2.5.
Okay.
And I think,
Because all I had to go with was what I was saying.
and you know, well, what I'm saying is like, okay, so there are some memorable parts that I remember.
David Harbour is not a leading man.
Thank you.
Don't forget that.
Don't
Don't forget that, Tyler.
That is exactly why this movie. I mean, if it was, you really think this movie would have done as bad if it was Ron Perlman?
Yes.
Doubt it.
Hellboy 2 did worse than this.
Okay, but let's look at the times and inflation, and we'll see if it was.
I'm not
equivalent.
doing that. I don't got time for that shit.
So, but you know, this movie, it's so hard to remember. You know what I mean? It's so mingled. I just, you know,
Shocking. But
it's
you
like
remembered something from the trailer.
when I think about this movie, I think about like I'm like, you know, Doctor Strange and the multiverse. You know what I mean? I'm just going through different parts.
Oh, another movie you probably didn't watch.
No, I did watch
When did you go see Doctor Strange?
2 days ago with Elizabeth and Harrison.
Oh.
Harrison to see the horror film?
We'll talk about that on another podcast. So, yeah, no, this movie gets a 1.5.
Elijah gave it 2.5!
Yeah, but
That's the one time your wife doesn't text me to be like, is this appropriate for children?
I'll tell you later. So, but yeah. So, yep, this movie gets a 0.5.
I instantly would have texted back, no. But,
Do we have any news?
huh? That was you just threw me a bombshell of news. What did you think of Doctor Strange?
What did I think of Doctor Strange? Well, I mean, for the only like 40 minutes I got to watch of it.
You only made it 40 minutes in it.
Well, Harrison started crying. So,
Wise move, Harrison.
So like, well, we didn't like. We went to go see I wanted to go see The Bad Guys, but she wanted to go see Doctor Strange, and so we went to go see that because it was Mother's Day.
That sounds like Liz.
I mean,
You were one of those parents.
we felt real trashy. As soon as we went in, because we were already late to the movies, and we, you know, and we're watching this, and it gets intense, and she's just like, "Are we bad parents?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, we are." I was like, we are getting so judged right now. But instead, she was like, "I don't care," and she was like, "It's Mother's Day. You take care of him." And literally, Harrison threw a little fit, and she just let him go. And he just started walking across the theater. And me, I was trying to press the recline
This is a
button a
live
lot
theater?
faster. Yeah,
When?
Sunday. On Mother's Day.
Oh, Brandon wasn't there.
No, I now know with the baby that was crying in the theater that I had to hear about.
He cried for maybe a little bit. He was like, "No!" And then I was like, "All right, I'm out of here." And then she's like, "Just keep him in the hallway and watch." And I was like, "No!" And then, you know, I was like, "I'm just gonna take him home." And then she texted me when the movie's over. And she's like, "Good dad move there," because it got intense.
It gets more intense as the movie keeps going.
So, not the spoiler alert.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, how far did you
I
get
got up to the point where, like, there were so many parts I got missed because I was chasing him. So I got back in and I got to watch enough where the freakiest shit happened where Wanda exits the shield. And she's like,
the mirror?
yeah, that shit was intense. And I was like, this bitch is crazy.
My example for anybody that wants to see the movie is people thought they were getting Sam Raimi Spider-Man. No, they got Sam Raimi Evil Dead.
No, I really like Liz really liked it, and I
It's
like
good.
and
It's
I
a
like
good movie.
from what I got to watch, like, yeah, you know, I didn't even get to watch the first 40. Like, we were already late. Like when I started watching it, Doctor Strange had a ponytail, and he like
That's right.
was gonna kill. So okay,
You made it right at the beginning.
okay, so
But yeah, that is it is not. As I tell people, I go, of any Marvel product that's been put out there, Doctor Strange don't bring children. So, unless you want to watch a whole bunch of superheroes die.
but I mean, because yeah, like it was cool though. I really liked it for the most part. I thought it was kind of cheesy at some points.
Oh yeah, it's a Sam Raimi horror movie.
When he's like, you know, when he goes to the wedding, Like, the whole wedding scene was just cracking me up because it's like, he's just like, oh, I gotta do Doctor Strange shit. You know what I mean? Like,
He wanted to do that Doctor Strange shit.
oh yeah, of course. He wanted to make sure Rachel McAdams, knew that, she loved
Yeah,
Doctor Strange.
it was a pretty good movie. I like that movie. I think they should have changed the name, but that's my only thing.
Okay.
So, like, I think it shouldn't have had anything to do with the multiverse, but like the name.
Oh, okay.
Because when you hear the name of it, you think there's so many multiverses you're going to go to.
Yeah.
And you go to 3.
Well, no, because don't you... Well, I guess because when they're switching, aren't they, like, going through a bunch of places?
They do that once.
Oh, okay.
They do that once where he goes through the first time and then you see all these different multiverses. Yeah. But when you hear that, you want to go to multiverses and stay there for a minute.
Yeah.
See some other people, but they do that for once. And the only multiverses you stay in is our world, the Illuminati world, and the end of this world that's dying, so.
All right. Have you played your PS5 yet?
Nope.
We talked about that last week.
No time, man. I'm busy with other things that aren't painting, so. And I still make time to watch the damn movie.
Yeah.
But you have children, so.
Nobody's watching the movie, Elijah.
Huh?
Literally nobody is watching the movie.
Nobody is watching. It would have been hard to watch that movie at home anyway.
So.
But now that I know that your children are watching Doctor Strange, you could probably put this on and be fine.
Well, we weren't even trying to. I was just like, I thought it was going to be like Thor Ragnarok.
No.
Yeah, the complete opposite. I knew shit got crazy when, like, this bitch was killing people, and then, like, Wanda was legit scary.
Spoiler alert, the bad guy is Wanda.
So.
And it's pretty great.
Yeah.
You didn't even make it through, like, the body horror in the middle of it, so.
No, but Beth was telling me. She said it was intense. So.
Black Bolt caves his own head in. It's a great time.
I think it's time to read the book.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're going to ask me, Luce, do you have any news?
No, we're running out of time.
What do you mean? How long? Don't we have like 4 minutes?
Give me 4 minutes of news, Lewis.
I could give you 4 minutes of news. Didn't that one celebrity just die?
God fucking damn it.
Didn't that one celebrity
Well, come on, guess with me. Work with me.
I don't know celebrities, dude. Is Bruce Willis dead?
No, but he is gonna retire.
Okay.
I'm sad that a comic book artist died. He was a very good artist. I'm sad about
Yeah.
Is that who
that. George
died?
Perez did die, yeah.
Is that who you're talking
But
about?
that's not who he's talking about.
Who died?
Well, figure it out.
He's
Tyler.
probably
I don't know!
He's probably thinking about Gilbert Gottfried, which we already talked about.
No. My friend was supposed to go see him. I did have something else.
Giant Mnemonic has a dolphin.
The dolphin's dead?
I guess we'll save it for
I
next
thought
time.
you had something else.
I really did, and I just can't
say
forget.
it, Lewis.
I can't remember. Someone was just yelling and interrupting me that it got me all
You don't
confumbled.
remember. You had nothing. What was it?
I can't remember. I'm trying my hardest.
We'll try harder.
No, go ahead, start.
Welcome back, kid.
I don't think you guys would have this much fun without me.
Podcast has been all over the place. It's that time of night to go to our website, www.thepostmanpodcast.com. Email us, thepostmanpodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter, @thepostmanpod. Instagram, The Postman Podcast. Facebook, The Postman Podcast. Letterboxd, The Postman Pod. Patreon, Postman Podcast. And we're on YouTube, The Postman Pod.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right.
I'm not drinking. I'm still drinking.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I'm gonna have a good night.
No.